Hello investors, my name is Dehan and welcome back to your number one place for all your investing needs. In today's video, we're going to be looking at some altcoins to buy right now with some, long-term opportunities. Now obviously the main one that everybody talks about is going to be Bitcoin, and then we have all the altcoins under that. Bitcoin is the main cryptocurrency that is traded, and currently it's at around 63,000 per coin. It's up about 0.5% today, and then obviously we have Ethereum, ETH, which is following right behind it. So first we're just going to take a look at some of these and see how they are performing for the day. So Ethereum is up about to $2,512 right now per coin. It's up about 4%. So it's actually still outpacing Bitcoin if you look in the past few months compared to how Bitcoin has been performing. So Ethereum is still running on higher. So the first coin that we're going to be talking about actually today is going to be OMI. So OMI is going to be eComi. So it is a technology company based in Singapore and is leading the way in the emerging digital collectible space. So if you guys are familiar with the NFTs, this is pretty much what the Ecomi is for. So Ecomi offers a one-step shop for digital collectibles, throughout the VV app, bringing pop culture and entertainment into the 21st century. Now, obviously, the VV app allows users to experience ownership of the premium digital collectibles through the app marketplace. Now, users can obtain common, rare, or even, one-of-a-kind digital collectibles. They can then share these across the social network service, and then they can share these with the, VV community, obviously. Now, Ecomi sees the digital collectibles as a new asset class that offers intellectual property owners the opportunity for, new revenue streams in the digital landscape. Now, digital streaming, gaming, and in-app purchasing has become, a multi-billion-dollar market. And next to join this digital trend is going to be the pop culture and collectibles industry. This is why Ecomi is going to be a big one in the future, in my opinion. And a lot of other investors are also backing this as well. There are some, huge whale investors that have a load of Ecomi coins. Right now, if we actually take a look, the market cap is 1.4 billion for Ecomi. Volume in the past 24 hours has been about 33 million of them traded, and then the circulation supply. So that's how many, the amount of OMI that is currently liquid and in circulation is going to be around 166.3 billion, which is huge number right there. They have probably another 250 billion plus in in-app reserve, most of which will never obviously be in circulation, circulating supply. Now, VV is a blockchain, obviously based digital collectibles platform built by Ecomi in order for you to actually be able to own a digital collectible. So you use, the app VV in order to, trade, I guess you could say, and interact with other users. The platform needs and uses a token. The token is obviously called OMI token, and that is how you're able to buy these collectibles like the NFTs. So if, let's say, some NFL player was to make a NFT of them catching a ball and scoring a touchdown, they could go ahead and sell that NFT on the platform using the Komi token, the OMI token, whatever you want to call it. When you buy, trade, or sell your digital collectibles within the platform, the OMI token is used as the medium of exchange pretty much. So this ensures the immutable record of ownership, so you know that whatever you're buying is real and legitimate and is not going to be a scam or something like that. You're not using some other third party app. You're going directly to the source. So that is pretty much what the Komi is going to be doing. So this one, I think it's going to be, continue to boom. I mean, we've seen it boom in the past, year or so. So if we take a look here, so in the past month or so, it was trading down here about 0.0073, went up here to highs of about 0.0134, and then obviously we've seen these jumps up and down with a slight pullback. Now, obviously, as this one is still newer and it's not, it's not as I guess you could say popular as some of the other altcoins, it's still down. So it's not up too much if we take a look at the overall. I mean, the past year, yeah, it started trading here in February. It's been on a boom from that 0.005 or 0.006, and it's continued to trend on higher. But obviously, one thing we've seen is the large cap coins go first, and then the mid cap, and then the small cap, and that's what we've been seeing. So with Bitcoin, obviously, we've seen it roar on higher and higher, and some people are estimating that this bull run is going to continue for the next few weeks, going throughout April. And there's even predictions saying that Bitcoin is going to reach closer to the 70,000 price range, and then obviously that's going to pull these midterm or mid cap and the low cap altcoins as well to go higher. And that's what we've been seeing, which you're going to see in the number 2 pick and the number 3 pick as well, as how they are performing. If we take a look at some of these altcoins, I mean, they're up, as well, 10, 13, 15%. Some of them are up even 50 or 100%. So there's a lot of them that are following. Look at this one, NEO. It's up about 20.5%. Then we have AAVE, which is up another 7% or so. And that just in the last 24 hours. So that's going to be our first pick. Is going to be a Comey. Now, guys, if you made it this far into the video, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Let's aim for 100 plus likes on this video. If you guys enjoy this type of content, we'll make more content like this. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time we make a new video on this channel. Leave a comment below. Are you watching any crypto stocks? Which one are you watching? Let me know in the comments below. Let's discuss. Let me know what altcoins I could possibly discuss on the channel, or what altcoins have potential in the future. Now, let's get into the rest of this countdown, guys. Next one on our list, you guys might say it's a meme coin, but it's going to be Dogecoin. And Dogecoin has been on fire today. So if we take a look right here, in the last 24 hours, Dogecoin is up about 84%, which is massive. Pretty much here, midday, it was trading at around 0.13, so about 13 cents, and then it just started to roar on higher to about 18, 19 cents. And actually, the funny story is right here. I was talking to some of my friends. Next thing you know, I go to take a little bit of a nap for a few hours, and then next thing you know, boom, it booms on up all the way to about 24, 25 cents. I believe it even hit highs of about 26 or 27 cents at one point, and then we saw this slight pullback, but I think it's going to continue to roar on higher. In the past week, this one's up 274%. To give you an idea of what this means is, if you would have invested $1,000 into this coin, right now it would be worth close to $3,000 or so. So massive gains in the past month. This one's up about 300%. Past year, 11,247%, and then obviously the all-time over 58,000% for anybody that got at the cheap coin price. So this one is booming right now. So what is Dogecoin? A lot of people think it's the meme coin, and not many people actually know what they are buying when they're investing into this cryptocurrency or this altcoin. So Dogecoin is pretty much an open source peer-to-peer digital currency. It's a currency that operates like any other currency. You can exchange it for goods and services at retailers and other firms who accept it, and you can trade it for other currencies, whether they be other cryptos or fiat currencies like the US dollar, the euro, or even the pound. Now, the difference between a crypto like Dogecoin and a fiat currency like the dollar, though, is that the dollar is obviously backed by the full faith and credit of the U.S. government, while there is no government entity providing Dogecoin with the value, only the value derived through the supply and demand of Dogecoin. Now, as with other cryptos, it is built on a database using a format called blockchain, which is essentially a public record of every transaction in the history of the currency. So you can always see, the transactions that anybody made. Also, you can even see, where it was mined, how it was mined, all these other details that you can see. Now, market cap for Dogecoin is closer to 30 billion. It's about 29.6 billion. Volume in the past 24 hours has been massive compared to usual volume. I believe the usual volume is around 3 or 4 billion. Well, in the last 24 hours, we've had over 25 billion, volume right there. And then circulation supply, we have 129.2 billion Dogecoin in circulation, which seems like a big number on paper, but if you take a look, it's only trading at around 23 cents per coin, and that's why the circulation supply seems so high. That's because there's so many coins, they're so cheap. So Dogecoin, obviously, everybody thinks of it as the meme coin. We see Elon Musk make little tweets and make the price go up, obviously. But is there potential for it in the future? Yeah, of course there's potential. There's potential in a lot of these altcoins, and Dogecoin might be one of them. I mean, you never know what could happen. Right now, you see this little push is going on with Dogecoin. I wouldn't be surprised to see Dogecoin trading at around $1 by the end of 2021, personally. Just like with OMI. OMI is still beginning. OMI is pretty much where Dogecoin was, 5-10 years ago. That's how low the price is for it. And I think that OMI is going to be continuing to go higher as the NFT world explodes. And same with Dogecoin. Now it's, been on this rise in the past month or so. It could easily, go to about $1 or so by the end of 2021, especially if Bitcoin continues to push higher, because that means that all these altcoins are going to follow. Like we said, large cap coins go first, then the mid cap, and then obviously the small cap ones will follow. So we saw Bitcoin make the roar. Now the mid cap and the low cap altcoins are also starting to push on higher, which is what we're seeing in the trend. And that means, the cycle is just going to keep on repeating until a lot of people either start taking profits or something else happens where, we might see a slight sell-off in the whole market overall. All right, guys, and last but not least, the third altcoin on our list is going to be Ethereum Classic. So Ethereum Classic is obviously another one that you can actually trade on any brokerage pretty much, just like Dogecoin. So they are available on Robinhood. and I believe they might be even available in Webull. I'm not 100% on that one, but if you guys want to use my link in the description for Robinhood or Webull, there's going to be a link in the description. Get your free stocks when you sign up for Robinhood, and also get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,800 when you sign up for Webull if you're interested in that. So Ethereum Classic is open source, decentralized, blockchain-based distributed cryptocurrency that runs smart contracts. Now, Ethereum Classic uses smart contracts contained within a distributed ledger or blockchain network, offering decentralized governance. Now, Ethereum Classic emerged as a split version of Ethereum's blockchain as a result of a hack. Now, the new version created was Ethereum, obviously, which is the number 2 ranking behind Bitcoin, and obviously the better version compared to Ethereum Classic. So obviously Ethereum is way more, popular, I guess you could say. So we have Bitcoin, which is the most popular. Then we have Ethereum, which is actually my favorite coin, favorite crypto, I guess you could say, overall. And obviously this is the safer bet compared to Ethereum Classic, but we're going to be talking about Ethereum Classic here because of the hype, I guess, right now, or the trend on higher, not because of what the potential is long term. So long term, obviously, I would personally buy Ethereum, the regular Ethereum, not the Ethereum Classic. But because of this run, I'm looking at Ethereum Classic to, jump on the bandwagon, pretty much, to jump on this run up and then sell off when I feel like it's at a good value and I can take some profits, obviously. So this one, not a long term hold in my opinion, but one for potential for, short term scalp, I guess you could say. So this one was up about 45% today. And then if we take a look in the past week, 58%, past month, 155%, and then the past year, 466%, and then at the all-time, over 6,000%. But, even if we take a look, it's not, even close compared to where it was in the past. So this one has a lot of potential. It's still lagging behind, in my opinion. Market cap is only 3.6 billion with volume at around 5 billion. The circulation is around 116.3 million Ethereum Classic coins. Now, obviously, I think that this one could continue to run a little bit higher, closer to the $40-$50 range in the next few months, potentially, the rest of 2021. But like I said, Ethereum is my number 1 pick over Ethereum Classic. And just like we said before, this is just a trend that I might be following to, just get it on the run up and then sell off, take some profits. I'm not going to be bag holding this one or get caught bag holding it on the dip in the future. But it is another one to look at. So that is why we put it on our list as the third altcoin to look at. Now, obviously, Bitcoin, that's the big dog. So everybody's going to be looking at Bitcoin now that we finished the list of the altcoins. Bitcoin is obviously the most popular one, and the people see the biggest, price increase in the future. So obviously, in December of 2020, I predicted Bitcoin was going to go to over 100,000 in 2021. As we can see, the trend is, actually on my side. So right here, when was it? December, it was trading at around 18 to 20,000 per coin. And that is when I said, Bitcoin, I believe, in my opinion, will go to 100,000 by the end of 2021. Well, since then, it went from 22,000 to 63,000, which is about a 200% increase or so, I believe, or about 40,000 per coin. So massive. If we take a look here in the past month, it's about 13%, past week 8%, and then, past 24 hours or so, 1%. Market cap is over 1.2 trillion, so we, broke that trillion mark. Volume over 62 billion, and we have 18.7 million Bitcoin in circulation. Now, obviously, Bitcoin is going to be capped at, I believe, 21 million Bitcoin. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments below. So there's only a limited supply of Bitcoin, which is the big, reason why people think that Bitcoin is going to be worth so much in the future. Pretty much it's going to be so rare because there's only a limited supply. So supply versus demand, we learned that in school. The higher the demand of this, coin is going to be, the supply is going to be lower. So it's going to be the supply versus demand situation, I guess you could say. So Bitcoin, huge future. There's people predicting Bitcoin to go to 250,000, 500,000. Some crazy people are even saying 1 million per coin. So we'll see how all that plays out for us. But we're going to be looking at these altcoins pretty much. They're a little bit cheaper and have more potential to run up faster, I guess you could say. But obviously, overall, Bitcoin and Ethereum are the only ones that I'm looking forward to, 10, 20, 30 years out. But there's some going to be potential for other little coins to do some crazy pops as well, like we mentioned, Omi coin as well. So guys, if you guys enjoyed this type of content, let me know in the comments below what altcoins or what crypto and overall are you guys trading right now? What are you taking a look at for the near future? Smash that like button for me. Let's aim for 100 plus likes. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notification. And I hope to see you guys in the next one, guys. Goodbye. Now, obviously, before we end this video off, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is going to be financial advice. This is all for educational purposes. We are just looking at some altcoins and just discussing things. These are all my opinions. So before investing, do your own due diligence and speak to your financial advisor.